And we are back. Raiders franchise. In the last episode, we won against the Titans, where we ended up winning 38-35, albeit a very sloppy game from Will Levis throwing 3 interceptions, but we were able to get the win in the end. In this episode, we're playing the Kansas City Chiefs, who are 6-5. Now, the key thing about this game is if we go ahead and look at our standings for the division, if we win this game, we jump to 10-2, while the Chiefs would fall to 6-6. Basically, and we play the Chiefs again. So if we're able to just win these 2 games against the Chiefs that we play, this weekend and later on in the season, we would clinch our division. We have the tiebreaker over the Broncos already. The Chargers, well, assuming we win out, I believe we also have the tiebreaker over them. Like our path to the playoffs is very simple. Just win against our division teams. We only have, I believe, the 2 games left against the Chiefs. So if we're able to just win both of those, we are in the playoffs. And we won our division, play a home game. Compared to last year where we barely made it in, relying on, the very last week. Do you agree on exploiting that D-line? Agreed. Hey, I'm trusting you. Now, Colton Miller's probably going to be the one to allow the sacks. He's been doing that lately. So, yeah, without much delay, going to go ahead and sim the training. And we're going to lastly take a look at the injuries and then take a look at the roster. We're going to be without Isaac Ford for this game. The Chiefs look like they are fully healthy. By the way, Matt Royster won Player of the Week last week. So, looks like we're actually both going to be in really good health. The only issue for us is we're missing our third corner, Isaac Ford. But other than that, the roster should pretty much stay the same. Getting guys like Monte Linton back is obviously going to be huge in case an injury happens. But we're going to see Kalen Robinson get some playing time. The undrafted free agent with superstar development will be getting the start technically, with the Cameron Richardson probably getting a decent amount of playing time in there as well. So yeah, this is our plan for the cornerback room, is to be Darian Porter, and then hopefully Isaac Ford and Kalen Robinson are able to be those 2 and 3 guys that we're able to rely on. Obviously, Isaac Ford, not really someone I planned on being this guy, but he has not played terrible. We're going to go ahead and rock some, rock the color rush. All right, big game for us this week. We're going to see if we're rocking all white is able to get us a win. One thing I'm not a fan of about the Raiders is their lack of uniforms. They are literally black, white, silver. So all their uniforms, white and silver, look very similar. I love their logo, with that being said. But just for, uniform, very lackluster. 9 yards to Betch. And we fumble it, and Jeremy Chin, our former guy, recovers it. They are moving back-to-back 10 yards. First to Rashee Rice, then to Xavier Worthy, then Mahomes with a 5-yard scramble. Then 11 yards to Juan Madrano, to tight end. 30-24. The Lions win over the Vikings. We're going to hop into slow-mo with them being in the red zone. So yeah, Jeremy Chin, someone who was our starting safety last year, actually played really well, was in contention for Defensive Player of the Year. I want to say he did win Best Player at his position, or was in that as well. And just short of the first down for the one. But we elected, to franchise tag him under the impression of, maybe we'll see if he can do it again. He is getting kind of up there in age. Don't really want to commit to him long term. So franchise tag, perfect. And then we go into free agency, and Kyle Hamilton is there. And it was just a no-brainer. Like, And they're going to be down at the 1 yard line. Pacheco. So it was a no-brainer. We signed Kyle Hamilton. Maybe we run two safeties. Ultimately, we decide, nah. And I believe we traded him away for, I want to say, a second-round pick. What a tackle! We're going to go ahead and watch that again. Unable to get in. 50, is that 9 or 3? That's N'Kobe Dean. What a tackle, preventing them from getting in there. Obviously, they're probably going to score, but I mean, that is an insane play nonetheless by N'Kobe Dean. Definitely, going to remember that. And yep, very nice play, Isaiah Pacheco. We actually looked like we were going to stop him, but then it looked like our own guy actually pushed him in from the back. 31-25, the Falcons win over the Cowboys. So we trail 7-0. 3-yard rush. 6 yards to Bowers. So 3rd and 1. And we lose 3 yards, so we're going to go 3 and out. Most likely. Yep. And it's intercepted by Ronnie Hickman. Very first play. And we're right outside the red zone, so we're going to go ahead and just watch this play out. And Genty is going to get 4 yards. The leader in rushing yards this year. Will Levis going to slide down, gets a first down at the 10. Going to be just shy of goal to go territory. We go Genty. He fights forward up to the 4-yard line, pick up a 7.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3. Will Levis looking, rolling out, throws away.
Levis's pass incomplete, out of the end zone. Noah Williams on the coverage.
And it's going to be a screen pass on 3rd and goal. We get the block at the edge, and Genty is going to get us in. 4-yard receiving touchdown for him. Oh my days, the Texans blow out the Jaguars 41-14. And Pacheco's going to lose 3 yards. 7 yards now for Pacheco. And it's intercepted. Ronnie Hickman again. What a signing he's been for us. I want to say we signed him in the year 1 offseason. Could be wrong. Kind of as just a flyer guy. Very young. A lot of potential. 2-year deal. Very cheap. It was like $3 million each year. Just to kind of be like, okay, if something can pan out of this, it's a low risk, high reward. And sure enough, he has been one of the best safeties in the league. And it's not even close. I mean, he has balled out for this team. He has been an immediate difference maker from a guy who is like, he might not even start. He might not even make the team, depending on how he plays. Will Levis is going to get the first down. Barely gets it, but hey, doesn't matter. He got it anyway. But yeah, that was what happened. And he has been, game changing. If I'm gonna have to remember, if I did sign him, or probably check if I did sign him this offseason or the one before. I want to say the one before. And Ashton Genty is gonna get his 2nd touchdown of the game. 1 rushing, 1 receiving. Titans blow out the Colts 38-14. Titans looking like they are going to be a threat in the AFC this year. I mean, you saw last game if you watched it. If not, I mean, you saw this one at the beginning, 38-35. It was a classic. Cam Ward threw 5 touchdown passes, just unfortunately for him was not enough. 28 yards to Marquise Brown. Oh, I thought that said 22. Oh, well, now they're in the red zone. There we go. Thought they got to the 22, not 32-yard line, but they're into 16 now. And it's going to be complete. I want to say that's Juan Madrana, maybe?
Complete to Jared Wiley. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Raiders' 11-yard line.
And they get Rasheed Rice for a touchdown.
To Rasheed Rice. Touchdown,
Oh, and I
Kansas
forgot
City.
to back out, so we're watching the
Harrison
extra points.
Butker on for the point after.
Good old extra point football. The kick is up, and it's
His
good.
kick is good.
So we are tied at
Ties the
14
game
apiece
at
now.
14.
Just under 11 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. Looks like this is, at the moment, knock on wood, going to be a high-scoring game. 7 yards for Genty. And then Ashton Gillett. D'Angelo Favors for 16 yards. Backup tight end who we spent a second-round pick on. He has not played nearly as well as we'd liked, but I mean, he's a rookie, so it's understandable. 3rd and 4 now at the 21. Incomplete pass. 4th and 4. What do you do? You kick the field goal. I agree with that call. 17-14 now. Raiders regain the lead. Bengals and 49ers. That looks like a good game. 7 and 4, 8 and 3. Both tied at 7. 21 yards to Rasheed Rice. 8 yards for Pacheco. 3rd and 2. 10 yards to Pacheco. We're probably going to watch the rest of this half play out. The Bills, by the way, lost last week, their first loss of the season. It was either to the Dolphins or the Jets. I don't remember which one. It was to one of them, though. They were the last undefeated team. They end up losing. So that gives us a chance for that one seed.
At the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
And right at the line, that's going to be a first down. I believe that was Hollywood Brown. Was, yes.
It's a gain of 8.
Holmes, quick pass, and it's dropped by Madrano.
Forced to the ground and incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
And that's going to be 1st and goal. Timeout Raiders, their first. Xavier Worthy. We're obviously taking that timeout. We're expecting to get the ball back.
Another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
And they get a short check down, timeout. 2nd and goal now at the 3-yard line.
Complete to Jared Wiley.
Mahomes, down he goes. 3rd and goal back at the 9. Now, what they risk here is they could definitely run this football. And we would have little to no time to, get points of our own. But then they'd also have to settle for a field goal. And that's going to end up being the case. I mean, nothing's there for Mahomes. Takes maybe not a sack. It's definitely going to be close. But yeah. And bring up 4th and goal. As you see, we're going to have 30 seconds, and that's not even counting the kickoff.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 17. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Oh, we get it at the 20 if it does that? I did not know that.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Well, we definitely should have returned it. That's for sure. That's going to be incomplete.
Intended for Dante Thornton Jr.
And we're just going to
Brings up
accept
second
and
and
take it
10
to
at
half,
the 20-yard line.
barring a good run by Genty here. I mean, we got out of bounds, 3rd and
Genty,
2.
the ball carrier. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Out of bounds is going to be our best friend. Like, Brock Bowers is probably the only one they're going to throw this football to. If we even throw it, we might end up.
A gain of 10 yards. And a Las Vegas first down. Levis's pass, intended for DeMario Douglas. Incomplete.
All right.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
It's going to get right at the goal line. Just need a lucky fall. And it's going to be incomplete anyway. That'll do it for the half. So, interesting first half, 17 all. On pace to be 34-34 and go into overtime. What a move by Bryce Young there. Sorry, I had someone go into my room. 13-10 though, the Panthers win that one. Looking at the other teams, Broncos are a big one to watch. They're losing to the Bills. Chargers, I did not see. Unfortunately. Maybe they're on a bye week, who knows. But we have a good game right now. Top two teams in the AFC West. Raiders looking to extend their division lead even more than it already is. Wow, the Chiefs looking to cut that lead back, hopefully also gain some ground in the playoff race. And it's going to be a horrible start for them, assuming they don't go for it. Yep, 71-yard punt. That's a good punt, but Jeremy Chimp committing a penalty. Chiefs go 3 and out, so we have a chance to blow this door wide open. 3rd and short now. Genty getting back-to-back plays. Make that 3 in a row. Pass, run, or run, pass, run. And then 7 yards for DeMario Douglas. 5-yard rush by Will Levis for the first down. 11 yards to Brock Bowers. It's going to be a penalty on Darren Dean, the free safety. 7 yards for Genty. 2nd and 3. 14 yards to Mario Douglas puts us inside the red zone at the 12-yard line. Closing in on halfway through quarter number 3, about 5 seconds away. And it's going to be Jerome Ford. He makes a man miss. What a run. Let's go. Gets the edge, makes one final man miss. And we're going to take the lead 24-17, halfway left in the 3rd quarter. Chiefs already facing a 3rd and long. And they're not going to get it, but it is 4 for 1. And they're going to punt it. Ooh, only 38 yards. Sergio Lowe will get a good return as well. 8 yards for Genty. And it's going to be a penalty on Colton Miller. 3rd and 3 now. 3-yard rush by Will Levis. It's going to be 4th and inches. And we're going to sneak it with Will Levis for the first down.
It's a gain of 2.
Incomplete pass. 2nd and 10. 9 yards for Genty through the air. 3rd and 1. 1 yard for Genty. That's a first down. 43-yard touchdown, Dante Ford, and we've blown the door wide open. Chiefs now trail 31-17. With just under a minute remaining in quarter number 3, they're going to have to act fast. Matt Royster injured on the play. You're kidding me. And here they are moving the ball. 16 yards to Xavier Worthy. Jacoby Dean with the sack. 9-yard loss. 14 for Rasheed Rice, though. 3rd and 5. Incomplete pass. 4th and 5. This is go for territory, in my opinion. They're going to kick the field goal. Interesting. 12 yards to Besh. 6 yards to Genty for the air. Ashton Gillette with the sack. Charles Grant injured on the play. And we're going to go, we're not 3 and out, but we're going to fail to get past midfield. We pin at the 3-yard line, though. 14 yards to Juan Madrano, the tight end. 4 yards to Jonathan Castanda, I think I saw. 4 yards to Marquise Brown. 6 yards to Pacheco. Under 8 minutes to go now. Chiefs with the ball, though. 3rd and long, 9 yards. They get 8 with Madrano. This is go for territory. And they do get it with Mahomes. Past midfield. 2nd and 12. 3rd and 12. All you need is a few more yards for a field goal. That is a long field goal. And they go for it anyway. They don't get it. That's probably going to be the dagger right there. Defense able to shine bright when it matters most. And now it's just a matter of milking this clock away. And we can officially kneel the clock out. And there it is. Zeros on the clock. 31-20. The Raiders are going to win this one. Great game by Will Levis. Last week he threw 3 interceptions. This week, none. We forced 2 interceptions from Mahomes, though. 14 for 20, 155 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Rushing, Genty, 5 yards carry, over 100 yards, and a touchdown. Jerome Ford also had that big run for a touchdown. Receiving, Genty and Dante Ford both catching touchdowns. Horton with the big one as well, leading us in receiving yards as well with 50, so spreading the love the whole game. Most person was 4 catches was Genty, so very even. 2 sacks allowed by Charles Grant. Total tackles, 11 for Nakobe Dean and Matt Royster. 9 for Eddie Kirkland. 2 tackles for Oscar Kirkland. 1 sack for Jared Frazier, half a sack for Nakobe Dean and Eddie Kirkland. We had the interceptions by Ronnie Hickman and Eric Stokes. And we also had a forced fumble by Crosby with nothing out of it. Kicking was perfect. Punting, 48-yard average. Not great, but can't complain too much. I mean, we won the game. So a good win altogether. That puts us at 10-2, them at 6-6. Yeah, we won in the trenches, and I'm sorry, Colton Miller. I said you're probably going to be the one to allow sacks. Front office, screw the fans, bro. You guys have an 83% interest in me. It needs to be higher. We do have an injury, though. It's going to be Isaac Ford, we already knew, but Charles Grant is going to be out for the next 4 games. So he's gonna come back for week 18. Hopefully that game won't matter for us in terms of making the playoffs. Maybe it'll just affect seeding. But last thing I also wanted to check, I made sure I remembered Ronnie Hickman. Signed him when he was normal dev. Yeah, this is his second year. I mean, look at this. Nearly doubled his tackles from, his best year. On this season, he's on pace for 100 tackles. Again, I don't think he'll quite be on pace to hit the 111, but he's going to be right on pace for that 100 mark. We'll see if he's able to get it. Needs 6 yards. And it's going to be Jerome Ford. What a move. We win that one 31-20. Steelers and Browns. It's going to be the Steelers for now. Looking. Throwing. And it's going to be the Browns. Intercepted. 29-7. Not even close. And he takes it the distance. It's a pick six as well. Forty-one 14. We already know how this game ends. All right. Gonna go ahead and advance week to the Bears game. We might be able to clinch, I believe. Have we clinched? We'll see what the seedings are. The Chiefs are the 6th seed, 7th seed Dolphins. So what are the 8 seeds? Jaguars. Okay, so we have not clinched. However, if all goes our way, we can clinch with a win. If we win this next game, we can clinch a playoff spot already. We could actually clinch our division with a win and a Chiefs loss. Or maybe not. They might have tiebreaker. Who knows? Oh no, definitely. If we win and the Chiefs lose, we are in 11-6, 10-7 at best, and worse. Yeah, definitely. But we're playing against the Bears who are 3-9. We're actually gonna go ahead and simulate this game. I know, not very fun, but they're 3-9. Like, come on.
The separation between a
This episode
productive
isn't
lineman
even
and a true
30 minutes
star.
long yet, so. Eddie Kirkland shows flashes last game. What are your expectations? I think he's above average. We'll shoot for the stars. Go ahead, do our weekly strategy, firm loadout. We'll see if we end up losing to the Bears. There's a very good chance we do since I'm simulating. We're going to be without Charles Grant, and Sam Andrews is out. They're out without DJ Moore and some other 2 people. Both of them free safeties, though, so that could actually be very big. We're going to go ahead and advance week. Are we able to defeat the Bears? Keep our winning streak alive. We do, 26-21. And we have clinched a playoff spot. We have not clinched our division. We need to win one more game or the Chiefs lose one more, which we played on week 17. Eddie Kirkland, it's okay. All right, I have such high faith in him. He seems like he is going to be a force to be reckoned with. We have a new injury to go over as well. It's going to be Max Crosby out 1 to 3 weeks, so he's probably going to miss. Same thing as Charles Grant, probably come back for the regular season finale, which, like I said, hopefully won't matter. The Bills lost, but they are still the 1 seed. They have clinched their division, so it's us and the Bills in a battle for the 1 seed right now. we unfortunately do not play them. So the Jets, who are 1-12, who did the Bills lose to? I don't think it was the Jets because I doubt one win really. Commanders and Eagles. Okay, it was definitely not the Dolphins and whoever I said. But that is about going to end it for this one. We have clinched our playoff spot at 11-2. We are still fighting for a division, still fighting for the 1 seed. All we have to do is hope we win one of our final games or the Chiefs lose one of their final games. I mean, our easiest path is just, if we do happen to lose against the Cowboys and the Vikings, just beat the Chiefs. Looking at the Chiefs schedule, though, we'll go ahead and check that out as well. We also play the Browns. Ooh, damn. Did not know to scroll that fast. The Chiefs obviously have us, but they have the Packers, who did beat us earlier, the Bears, yeah, and then the Steelers. So the Steelers fighting for their playoff spot. The Bears, well, they're buns, and Green Bay, well, we'd have to go ahead and check the standings to see. They're 6-7, so not out of the question. I mean, 7-6, 6-7, they're right there with each other. Our two losses coming against these Steelers and Packers, though. But anyway, that is going to do it. I will see you guys next time, where we will probably be watching this Cowboys game with, the division on the line if we just win it. Or maybe we'll find out where's the night game. So we'll definitely know beforehand if we have already clinched or not. But anyway, we're still going to be fighting for the 1 seed, so no need to rest starters. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hope you enjoyed.